It could just be that the Huawei P30 will be better than the P30 Pro for many people. Alright champs, let's get rid of Windows Home and let's get some Windows Pro. Copy and paste my code from the description, new codes, new discount. You can get Windows Professional, Office, paste my code. Boom! It's Windows Pro time. Righto, tell you there champs. Now, if you're new around here, come on, sub up, join the Woo Train, hit that bell, ding-a-ling-a-dong, and be a champ. I'd appreciate it like. Now, the Huawei P30, at least here in Australia, is $500 cheaper than the P30 Pro. $500. It's $1,599 for the P30 Pro and it's $1,099 for the P30. Now there is a bonus offer, so pre-order these now and you get a Sonos One speaker absolutely free, and that's like $200-300. If you want one, get it now. Even if you just sell that speaker on eBay for $200, it's $200 cheaper phone. Or, you know, if you like that speaker, use it. But anyway, $500 is quite a lot of money. There's a lot of things you can do with $500. And what do you miss out? Let's first talk about what you miss out on compared to the P30 Pro. And then I'll tell you why I think this will be better for a lot of people. Now, most of the things are with the camera. But here's the thing. The P30 camera is as good as the Mate 20. And the P30's camera is as good as, if not better than, any other smartphone. Now, if you get the P30 Pro, all right, you get some extra stuff, right? So that will be the best of the best. The P30 Pro will have the best camera on the smartphone at the moment, but you're not losing anything with the P30 because there's no other smartphone with a better camera than the P30. So with the P30 Pro, you get 5 times zoom versus 3 times zoom. You don't get OIS on the main camera with the P30. There's no wireless charging with the P30. No time of flight sensor, so that's the depth sort of camera on the P30 Pro. You don't get that with the P30. The wide angle is 16 megapixel with the P30 versus 20 on the Pro. Has a smaller battery and it's about 10% difference in the battery life. I've seen rundown tests, it's only 10%. No stereo speakers, smaller display, and it's 6GB versus 8GB RAM, P30 versus Pro. So that seems like a lot of things there. And maybe those things are important to you, but I can tell you for a lot of people they won't be. Because if you get the P30 Pro, you get a more compact size. It's easier to handle. 6.1 versus 6.4, there is a bit of difference there. So if you like a smaller phone, the P30 is the way to go. As I just said before, all right, the P30 Pro has the best camera on any smartphone, but the P30 will not be beaten by any other smartphone other than the P30 Pro. It's as good as or better than any other Pixel, iPhone, Samsung included there. So you're not missing out when it comes to the camera. You also get a headphone jack on the P30. I mean, that's an added feature for me. I love the headphone jack, even if I don't use it for headphones. I use them for microphones. There's a lot of accessories you can put into those headphone jacks, and it's a very versatile jack, and I just wish every phone would still have it. You're still getting class-leading battery life. Yeah, the P30 Pro will have better battery life. It is a bigger phone, but the battery life on this is still going to beat the iPhone or Galaxy S10e. Now, the display is smaller, but you get the benefits of that compact size, and they have not skimped on the screen this time. It's not an LCD display. It is an OLED display. HDR, it is beautiful. Like, seriously. Without measuring stuff for color accuracy and stuff that really doesn't really matter on a phone that much. Just subjectively looking at it, and I've shown other people. Everyone says this P30 Pro's display looks better than the iPhone XS Max. So unlike the iPhone XR where they give you an LCD versus OLED, they give you a cracking OLED display, high resolution. It is gorgeous. So you're not missing out on anything with the display, and because it is smaller, you get that compact size. It's nice in the hand, it's nice to handle, easy one-handed use for me at least. So I guess unless you just like bigger phones, or you have to absolutely have the best camera, you need every bell and whistle when it comes to cameras. You just want the bragging rights of having 8 gigs versus 6 gigs and have stereo speakers. I can seriously make the argument for $500 less, it is well worth getting the P30, and it competes with any other phone around its size. I think it's better than the Samsung 10e, which actually lost the camera. You still get the 3 cameras, good as the Mate 20, and this could actually stand alone as a flagship all by itself, no doubts. So if you want to save yourself $500 Australian, I definitely highly recommend this. I mean, you know who you are. If you want the bigger battery, you want the bigger screen, you want all the extra features on the camera, yeah, all right, go spend the extra 500. It will be worth it. But for most people, I think the P30 Pro could stand on its own as just a top tier flagship, as good as any of its competition around the same size, no doubt whatsoever, and even better in some respects. And when it comes to that camera, I'll just tell you now, woo! That Super Spectrum sensor that is missing the G, it's RYB now, and it actually takes 40% more light than an RGB sensor. It does get converted to RGB at the end anyway, but the thinking behind this is the yellow spectrum can take in the green spectrum and it can take in some of the reds. So you get more light into the sensor and more color information. Crazy ISO of 4,960. And the extra 40% you get, you will not believe it. Have a look. This is a night photo, and even in video, it's like seen in the dark. It really is. Like, it is the most impressive camera, and even in video, you get the benefits of that low light capability of this new Super Spectrum sensor. And taking video with an iPhone in the dark compared to this, yeah, it's not even a competition. And low light photos, not even a competition. Just, no, it doesn't even come nowhere near this. So yeah, I'll have a full review on this at some point. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.